What's going on, everybody? My name is Andrew Bond, and thank you for joining me on this episode of Out of the Box. Today, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing a television for you guys. Since I got a new office, I decided it was time to get a new gaming setup. I mean, there is so much heat dropping this season. We got Call of Duty, we got Battlefield, we got Red Dead Redemption, Super Smash Bros, and the list goes on and on, depending on what types of games you guys are into. That being said, the TV or monitor that you choose to play your games on can really make or break your gaming experience. After doing quite a bit of research, I really fell in love with the Q6F QLED TV solely because it was pretty highly rated as far as gaming is concerned. It's going to have saturated color as Samsung is known for. And not only that, the price point is not too bad. It's not too high. I opted to go with a 49-inch TV just because it's going to be in close proximity to myself in my office. So a couple things that we're going to need for the install. One sec, let me grab them. Alright, so like I was saying, we're going to need a couple things for this install. Starting off, key number one, to properly install a television, in my opinion, you probably are going to want to mount it on the wall. So you're going to need a wall mount. I went ahead, I think I picked this thing up from Costco for like 80 bucks, so it can handle a pretty big TV up to 90 inches, up to 150 pounds. I didn't get anything crazy, it just kind of tilts. It does not swivel, but I didn't need all of that, so didn't want to opt to spend the extra money on it. Secondly, if you're going to spend any type of decent money on an electronic, whether it be a computer or a TV, you're probably going to want to get one of these. This is a surge protector. This one's made by Monster. I already unboxed it because I had it on my old TV. It's still really good. No need to buy a new one. But yeah, you're going to want a surge protector, and this also allows you to plug in all your extra stuff if you have a 4K player, an Xbox, a PS4, all that other good stuff. Then you're going to want to probably, if you're going to take the time to mount up a TV, you're going to want to, conceal the cables and do some cable management, so you can have one of two options. You can either A, cut a hole and run the cables through the drywall. Make sure you get in-wall rated cables, or you can use one of these. This is an overwall, very simple option. If you're not super handy and you don't want to hire a professional, you can always go down to your local hardware store, pick up one of these. These things just kind of pop right open like that. You put the cable in there, and then it just clips on, and it does have like a sticky 3M tape on the back, so all you're gonna wanna have to do is level it out, stick it right in between the TV and your console, and at least the wires will look a little bit better. I'm probably gonna do that, honestly, even though I normally run the wires through the wall on my other applications. You're obviously going to need, if you have a 4K TV, you're going to need a 4K rated HDMI cable. Be sure that if you're going to watch movies and you really want to get the most out of your TV, look up the specs that your TV has and make sure that the cable is up to par, because otherwise you're not going to get the full potential out of your TV. And lastly, I obviously, as you can see, I'm trying to do a little bit of lighting in here and make it look really, really nice. So I went ahead and picked up some Philips Hues LED strips that I'm going to go ahead and place on the back of my TV, so that's just an added little bonus unboxing and review for you guys right there. Alright, so just a quick unboxing of the Philips Hue LED strip. These things retail for right around $90. You can get them at Best Buy or a lot of other electronic stores. As you can see, you can create some really cool lighting. They are expandable up to 32 feet if you have a larger application, for example, maybe under a kitchen cabinet. But anyway, if you guys want to know further in detail about that, just let me know down in the comment section below, and I will go ahead and run through a little bit more in-depth video of that. But today, I'm just going to show you what kind of comes in the box. So you're going to get, obviously, your LED light strip. It does have 3M tape right on the back there. One annoying thing that I already noticed about this, because I've already done this a few times, is that I wish this was one really long strip of tape that you can peel off the back, but unfortunately they have perforated a bunch of tiny pieces, so you're going to make a mess. It's going to take you forever to peel the sticker on the back, but it's all good because once you finish up, it turns out really, really good. Again, that's kind of the power transformer there. And then you're going to have the wall power transformer. and you're going to just plug that all in together, stick it on the back of your TV. Very, very simple installation. But other than that, in the box, you're just going to get a little bit of user guides, instructions. We don't really need those because those are super easy to install. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got the TV here with me. As I stated before, I did opt to get the 49-inch TV because it's the closest thing that had the 50. Samsung makes the TV. It is the model Q6F. It's a QLED TV. It has Q color, Q contrast, Q HDR, a motion rate of 120. This TV does have smart voice features, so you can use voice commands with it. I don't personally enjoy those features, and I just have experience on a few other TVs in my home. It does come with 4 different HDMI cables, a 4K Ultra HD resolution. If you're not familiar with what 4K is, you probably know you have a 1080 TV now. So 4K is going to be 4 times that resolution, or 4 times clearer than the TV that's probably in your living room right now. And then also it's going to have an ambient mode, and it does have clean cable solutions, but we'll go ahead and check that out and see what we can do to make it look a little bit better. But let's go ahead and get this thing out of its box. It looks like there's going to be tape right over the top, so I'm going to see if I can kind of sneak back there and cut this thing open. Go. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me see if I can pop this on the ground actually. Alright, so right off the bat, you have the quick setup guide if you're not familiar with setting up televisions or things like that. Maybe that's something you might want to take a look at. Or if you haven't had a recent Samsung model, this would probably be a good idea for you to check out. But I do have experience with it, so I'll just toss that aside. You are going to have your user manual and probably your mounting hardware. Okay, so you got your remote, your power cable, your batteries, and you got some spacers in there as well. Those are for mounting. It's going to come with the legs for the TV. These are going to be used if you're not going to mount the TV on the wall. I'll just pop one of these out to show you. These have a nice metallic silver matted finish on them, so they look pretty good. They look pretty nice, and then they're going to just slide up right into the bottom of the TV, and then you can go ahead and throw a screw in there to kind of bolt them in place. Alright, just a quick pro tip for you guys. If this is your first time mounting a TV, please do not forget, tape measure your wall, make your mark, and make sure you know where the center of the wall is before you get started. So just for reference, this is what the TV is going to look like if you don't mount it and you want to just keep it right on its feet and put it right onto like a console or a stand or something like that. That's what it's going to look like there. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the TV around because at this point in our installation, we're going to want to go ahead and whip out those Philips Hue LED strips and put those on right now before we get any further. Alright, so this should go pretty quick to install these LED strips. Like I said, they're really easy to do, although it's just a little bit tedious and annoying just because of all the perforated stickers. But let's go ahead and get started on the bottom left corner here. Alright guys, so now that we got all our lighting done on the TV and we're about to get ready to mount this thing up onto the wall, this is a really good opportunity while we got the TV turned around to go ahead and get the mounting hardware right onto the back of the TV itself. And a pro tip for you guys is make sure you use a screwdriver, not a drill, when you do this, because it is possible to over tighten the screws into the back of the TV and you could possibly damage or crack your panel, and you really don't want to do that. So Just make sure you hand tighten them and don't do it too tight. Yeah, so I think it turned out really nice. The Philips Hue lighting is a nice touch around the outside. Yeah, it's got a really nice opening scene there. A lot louder than I expected when I started filming this. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got the TV all mounted up, threw in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's one of the newer games that dropped this season. So I just want to kind of check out what it looks like visually, because I know on my downstairs TV I've really enjoyed it. It's visually stunning. It's a great looking game, so it's going to be interesting to see what it kind of looks like and plays like on the Q6F. Because this TV, as I slightly mentioned before, is really high rated for video games.
You got shit for brain?
So guys, just to close it out, I think that this TV is absolutely killer. I think the colors are spectacular. I think the brightness looks good. I really love everything about this TV, and I am very excited to go ahead and game on it some more and check out a few more games. Maybe something faster, some online multiplayer like Call of Duty or something like that. But I'll have to let you guys know what I think moving forward, but just my initial thoughts, I love it. I think it's worth it. I highly recommend this product to you guys. So if you guys are in the market for a new TV, go ahead and check out the Samsung Q6F QLED TV. It's really good bang for your buck. Not too much money, but you're gonna get really high performance out of it. So guys, I know I mentioned the price a little bit earlier in the video, and you were probably wondering what the exact retail on this television is. Well, the exact retail right now at Best Buy is $899.99 plus tax. So like I said before, it's really not too bad for everything that you're gonna get out of this TV. Hey, if you guys wouldn't mind taking 2 seconds out of your day, please hit that subscribe button and go ahead, give this video a thumbs up as well if you like it. I would greatly appreciate that. And as always guys, please let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see next. But in the meantime, it's time to go game. We out.